Wish TV is your education station. You'll have to meet your child's teacher and possibly even the prosecutor if they miss too much school. That's due to a tougher truancy law taking effect this school year. News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist asked an Indy school corporation what this means for your child.
School officials here in Warren Township already have been doing many of the things now required by state law for the past 2 years. They say communication is key. The classrooms are full here in Warren Township. Teachers would like to keep them that way.
Ultimately, we can't do our job if kids aren't in school.
State data show 1 in 5 students in Indiana missed at least 3 weeks of school during the 2022 to 2023 school year. A new state law requires schools to meet with parents if their child misses 5 or more days in a 10-week period without explanation. If your child has 10 or more days of unexcused absences during the school year, school officials have to notify the county prosecutor. That could lead to misdemeanor charges. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office says that's extremely rare. The law only applies to students in grades K through 6. Assistant Superintendent Allison Woods says in her experience, any number of things can lead to chronic absenteeism.
Some of it's transportation, a barrier to they don't have transportation set up, or they're relying on somebody who maybe isn't getting them to school on time or on a regular basis. Housing sometimes is a barrier, not having stable housing.
And she says oftentimes kids are sick and parents simply forgot to call it in. The new law requires schools and parents to come up with a plan to provide whatever services the child needs to get back into class. Woods says Warren Township already does that.
So I would say mental health is probably the most. If we have students that have some school anxiety, connecting the student or family with a counselor, and mentoring would be the other. Like we had in place last year for students who were chronically absent, mentoring groups set up at the schools.
Woods says you can help by talking to your child's school as soon as any attendance issues develop.
If your child's not at school for any reason, reach out to the school, make sure they know that. If there are barriers to why your child can't come to school, reach out to the school so we can be a partner with you in helping get supports in place.
Woods points out the new truancy law only applies to unexcused absences. Long absences due to illness are fine as long as you have a doctor's note. I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV. WishTV.com or follow us on Facebook for updates.